guys, what's up? My name is Klaus from Klaus Gaming. Thank you for tuning in. The video is a little bit different today. BlueStacks updated and changed the aspect ratio of my video for Clash of Clans. So I'm having to adjust. I was not prepared. I have a short amount of time to film and edit and upload and all that stuff, so I wasn't able to adjust my frame. You know, the blue thing says Klaus Gaming. So right now, well, this is what we're going to deal with. But let's get to the business. You click this video because well, you probably clicked this video because you're a subscriber. But if you're not a subscriber, you clicked the video because you saw Town Hall 9 base build. And I will be walking through and talking through my Town Hall 9 base build. I did not build my Town Hall 8 base, which this actually is my Town Hall 8 base right now. It's a very, very, very popular YouTube base. I think it's very symmetrical. It's very nice. And I did not build this, but I built all of my bases before then. Town Hall 7 and back. So I have decided to I'm gonna build a Town Hall 9 base and do it live. And so hopefully it doesn't take too long because I am very what's a good way to put it? I am not that great at building bases, guys. I mean, I can walk the walk and talk the talk, but I really can't build the build, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do our best. So this is not gonna be a quick video. It's probably going to be a long video, so if you don't want to learn why I'm building the base the way I am, then skip to the end and copy the base. But I want to talk my way through it. So obviously we're going to put our Town Hall in the middle, and we've got several high priority buildings that need to go in the middle as well. Those high priority buildings are the Treasury, which the Clan Castle, the Treasury, same thing. We're going to be putting our X-bows in here once they're, you know, once they're done, and I think I've got a couple of days left. I've also got my king and my queen. I'm going to put my king on the right side and my queen on the other side, and then up here up the top, we're going to be putting, actually, I'm going to put my Clan Castle up here at the top. I'm going to put my Dark Elixir there at the bottom. Let me glance through real quick. I'm not going to do any traps until the end, but I definitely want to make sure I've got all my, what I consider high priority, you know, buildings in the middle of the base. I'll be putting storages and defenses, obviously air defenses and such, here in a little bit. But for now, we're going to build or put our walls around the core of our base here. And, you know, putting your heroes in the middle, putting your Clan Castle, which now contains different types of loot. That's important, I think. Now, let's put, we're going to put our air defenses next. We've got 4 air defenses now, so you can kind of have a more squarular base. That's a word, squarular. And we will put 1 here, and 1 here, 1 here, and our brand new air defense level 1. Woo! Here. Now, the way you gotta watch out for that air defense, guys. It will tear you up. Okay, so that's the air defenses right there. Let's put our wizard towers. Now we've got 4. Should be fairly easy to keep this whole thing fairly balanced. You know, I do want a sense of symmetry in this base. And we'll put the lower level wizard tower on the left side here. And it ain't going to be pretty, okay? I've said this before and I'll say it again. My bases never turn out pretty. Let's put the gold storage here on this side. And let's put another gold storage here, here, and our baby gold storage there. We have our regular elixir storage there, 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 and there. So there is your outside ring. It contains the air defenses, the wizard towers, and your elixir and gold storages. Now we're going to put a ring around this base as well. And it's not a ring base. I want to say that right now. It's not a ring base. It was never intended to be. We will be putting, you know, dividing walls in there just to make it so that somebody can't just walk in and go wipe us. Because we don't want to be go wiped, you know, nobody wants that. And we'll be obviously using our higher level walls to make our way around this base. And, you know, things are subject to change, guys. So if you're building alongside and you're learning about this base as I am, bear with me because I might change some things up depending on how many walls we end up having left over. This is how you should build your base. And I usually steer away from YouTube bases because a lot of people have seen them, especially ones that big-time YouTubers use. For instance, guys like Chief Pat or Galadon, or any of those guys. If you notice that they use a particular base, I recommend you avoid it just because most people have already seen them before, and you don't want to be that person with the easy base, even though you think it's pretty legit. Okay, like my Town Hall 8 base, everybody could wreck it because they knew how. They've seen that base 100 times. We'll put a couple of Tesla in here in the middle as well, just to kind of keep things nice and symmetrical. And I've got a few dividing walls in here so that it's not one big open place that can get destroyed. Now we should start putting our other defenses in. Let's put the Archer Towers first. We got 6 Archer Towers. One of them's a baby. So we will put the baby over here on this side, and the other ones are going to come in just kind of evenly around the base. And once I set them, I'll see if they appear sort of symmetrical. You do want your air defending buildings to be fairly symmetrical, just like your air defenses, so that nobody can come in and snipe a building with a balloon or a dragon or something. Okay, now we're gonna put our cannons, and we'll put those evenly around the base as well. Just wherever they look right, I guess. Evenly between the air defenses, because there are 5 cannons. So we actually have a space up here that's empty. So I'm going to put this cannon up here instead. And what should we put there? I think I forgot about mortars. We can't forget about mortars, y'all. That is important. And we've got 4 mortars and we got 4 corners. So let's put the mortars on the corners here. Mortars on the corners. Put them on the corner. Yeah, the mortar. Yeah. Alright, so there's one. We'll put this mortar over here on this side. We will put this mortar here on this side and the last mortar on this side. And did I use up all of my defenses? Let me go sure. Let me go make sure real quick. And it looks like I've got all my defenses done except for Tesla's. And if you consider a sweeper a defense, we haven't done that one either. But wrapping the base around, we've got a few decent spots for Tesla, I think. This is where the Dark Elixir is, so I believe that the people that are attacking will probably come from down here at the bottom side. So there is that. Where are my walls at? I've got 100 walls left over, so that is a good sign. I want to create several different compartments. That way somebody, like I said, can't come in and go wipe us, because that's the worst. And we'll come around, putting walls around. Sometimes you just can't talk and do at the same time, so please forgive me. I'm really not very good at multitasking, guys. I mean, you really should be if you're going to be doing YouTube, but I'm not. I'm not good at all. So forgive me for just a minute. I'm going to build these walls around. I'm probably going to run out of walls. I'm hoping I don't, but if I do, we'll deal with it whenever it comes. So there is my second compartment. Then I'm going to have 2 smaller compartments on the outside. This is somewhat reminiscent of the base that I had previously as a Town Hall 8. And that's alright. I mean, it doesn't hurt anybody to have a good symmetrical base, even though this is definitely not a beautiful base like my previous one that I had. Very, very common YouTube base. But I think it's important to note that this one will be unique. When people see this base, if they're real big into YouTube bases and they know them by heart, which a lot of people do actually, then you'll know that they'll look at this base and they'll see that it's unique. They won't be able to guess where the traps are, and really that's the strength of the base, is where are the traps. So we got a couple of dead zones, so I'm going to put a wall right there and a wall right there just so nobody can spawn inside of our base. And we've got this dead zone here, which we'll put a building into because it is a 3x3 space. What else we got? We got 3 walls. Let's see if we can maybe create a double giant bomb spot just to scare people. So there is your double giant bomb spot. Horrible double giant bomb spot. People can easily kind of go around that, but at the same time, they might not, and that's the beauty of building your own base, is that they have no idea what to expect. This in here isn't a double giant bomb spot, but whenever people are attacking, it's going to appear to be at least could be a giant bomb spot. And really, people don't attack with hogs very often in multiplayer. People attack with go wipe, I've noticed lately, and they'll try to barch you. They'll try to use giants and wizards or giants and barch, and that's generally it. And sometimes you'll see the air attacks, the big air attacks, but in general, you won't. So if anybody's going to be attacking this with air, they're going to attack probably bolt quake this air defense here, because this one will most likely be building. So that means they'll be sending in their dragons from this north side, or their balloons, or their lava hounds, or whatever they're using. So we need to set up our sweepers to where they will combat a northern attack. So we'll put one sweeper there and one sweeper there. And if they're smart, they'll hog these sweepers. But I'm not going to put a whole lot into trying to make this base perfect, because honestly, any Town Hall 10 that shows up is going to wreck you. But you know, that's life. You know, as soon as you max out your base, then you can say, bring it on. Okay, moving on. So all the defenses have been put down. We're still going to wait on our traps. And finally, what I want to do is put down buildings, you know, like your spell factories and your barracks and such. And it really doesn't matter where you put them. Try to separate them out, split them out just a bit, so that they're difficult to so it's difficult to figure out where to attack the base, just because it looks so balanced. You know what I mean? That's, in my experience, that's what slows me down from attacking bases is symmetry or a lot of space. Like if they get a lot of space in their base, then it really freaks me out whenever I've got hogs and I'm trying to raid people. But I don't think we're going to have that problem. People aren't going to have that problem with this base. So if you want to do an anti-hog base, let me know in the comment section below, and I will build one. But right now, this is kind of just your general vanilla base for multiplayer, and I think it's going to work pretty good, at least for our purposes. And like I said, if we want to upgrade and we want to put something a little bit more strategic, then we will. Let me know in the comment section below. I am totally trying to just ramble on while I do this base build, and so forgive me if it's all over the place. But like I said, multitasking is not my forte. We're putting down our gold mines and our elixir collectors, trying to keep them nice and separate, to where if somebody's really looking for just gold or just elixir, they will have to really stretch themselves thin to get it all. And that's what we want. We don't want it to be an easy raid for them. You know, if they're going to try to barch us for, you know, somehow barch us, then they're going to have to try at least. And I'm not doing that great of a job of separating everything out, but like I said, I'm not overly concerned with this base being super protective. I just need a generic base for now. If you want me to build a more strategic base that I'll put more thought into, let me know in the comment section below. I'm not going to say that again, because I've already said it twice or 3 times. So that is your collectors and your mines. Let's put our builders huts in now. I'm going to leave that space. I'm going to leave that space just to scare people. Builder's hut there. Builder's hut there. And where else would be a good spot for a builder's hut? Let's put a builder's hut right there. Now we've got traps, and really this is the most fun part of any base build, is the traps. So if people are going to be coming in from the south side, generally the queen is next to it, the king is next to it. We've got a wizard tower here, a Tesla and a Tesla. It's a pretty powerful side of the base. So we're going to deem the bottom side the ground trap area, and the top side the air trap area. The reason why we're doing that is because I guarantee you, if anybody's going to attack with air, they're going to BBQ bolt quake this bottom left air defense and come in from the north side against our air sweepers. But they'll do that, or they will bolt quake this right side and come in from the left against this sweeper, or I mean on the blind side of the sweeper. In fact, that might be the smarter thing for them to do. So if they're going to do that, we need to put all of our traps for air on the top and the left side. So let's do that now. I've got 4 seeking air mines now. Town Hall 9 is pretty awesome in that regard, you know. And so there's the seeking air mines, and here are the air bombs. And air bombs, guys, they're awesome, because, you know, if you get a big old group of minions coming in, you don't want these air bombs destroy minions, like all of them at once. It's awesome, like a giant bomb and a group of hogs. It is just the best. Okay, so there's all of my air guard air traps. Let's put some giant bombs down. And I really didn't leave any spots for giant bombs, so I will have to just fit them in wherever they will work. And like I said, I won't have any double giant bombs because I just did not plan ahead for that. But people still hate it whenever they run into giant bombs during their deployment, which I love to do that to people, because if they're attacking me, they deserve to fail anyway, right? I mean, isn't that normal? So putting some spring traps down here at the bottom side. Like I said, this is going to be our ground trap area. And we have another spring trap there, and another one there, and another one there. So bottom side is ground traps. We'll have a whole mess of bombs coming in and all the blank spaces, and probably maybe down in the spawn area as well. So there is, nope. Okay, so there is 6, and we will put our one skeleton trap near the clan castle and another skeleton trap down here at the bottom. That way, if anybody spawns down there, those skellies are going to come out and ruin their day real quick. Now we've got just the fun stuff. I'm going to put my my windmill. Go ahead and remove that because I wanted my American flag there. America, that's right. And pink on the corners, yellow on the sides, and that will do it for my American flag farm right there. Boom, looking beautiful. And then up here, I'm going to put my windmill with my torches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That looks really strange. I'm just put it on the edges. There you go. So there is our general sort of symmetrical base for Town Hall 9. And if you want me to do a more strategic Town Hall 9 base, I'm going to build one. And then I'll be building an anti-3-star Town Hall 9 base, guys. So if you enjoyed the video and just, you know, are going to use the base, let me know how it does down in the comment section below. Like and subscribe. Look forward to that anti-3-star Town Hall 9 base. And like I always say, check out the social media down below, and we will be coming out with lots of strategies, lots of base builds, lots of stuff for a lot of Town Hall 9, well, not Town Hall 9s, a lot of Town Hall everything's coming very soon, straight to you. Love all of you. Thanks for tuning in. Love you all. Peace.